Children are a particularly vulnerable group in conflict, as they are often recruited to either the armed forces or to armed groups, sometimes forcibly. This forced or voluntary conscription at an age when they are not fully psychologically developed can have long-term effects for their future. This is often exacerbated by the fact that conflict often displaces their families and disrupts their access to education. There are a number of factors which influence whether or not a child will participate in hostilities and take up arms. These range from familial to cultural and include their class, backgrounds, religion, and peer groups. Parties to the conflict will often appeal to a child's loyalty to their communities as a way to encourage them to join the fray. Moreover, given their diminished psychological development, they are easier to intimidate than adults and are less likely to run away. This lack of development also affects how much fear they feel in battle, which makes them a considerable fighting force, and because they cannot fully appreciate the consequences of their actions, they are more likely to break the rules of war. International humanitarian law does regulate the involvement of children in armed conflicts. However, one of the key issues is the lack of harmonization as to the age at which individuals are considered to be children. The Geneva Conventions do not define a child or a minor, despite including provisions which relate to them. Article 77 of Additional Protocol 1, applicable to international armed conflicts, provides that children under the age of 15 should not take direct part in hostilities. This has been criticized by many as it excludes indirect participation in hostilities, which would also be dangerous for children. This was accepted in Additional Protocol 2, which applies to non-international armed conflicts and prohibits children under the age of 15 from engaging in any type of participation in Article 4, subsection 3c. Given that indirect participation is also dangerous and in some situations can be even more dangerous for children, it is hoped that this would be broadened for international armed conflicts and all direct and indirect participation in hostilities by children would be banned, regardless of the categorization of the conflict.